So now we are going to make some carnivore stuffing, dressing, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty easy to make. You need a pound of pork sausage that you can ground up just like hamburger. And then I take a bag of pork rinds and I kind of crunch them up. They're different sizes. So back in the day when I used to do more things with like cauliflower rice, I would use cauliflower rice in this, but I found that I could adjust the recipe to use the pork rinds, and it eliminates the vegetable and the gas and the bloating and all the reasons that I don't do cauliflower that much anymore. So I just pulse these through the food processor, and then I just kind of took my potato masher and smashed them up a little bit more. They're going to soften, and you'll be able to chop them up even more. You need red wine vinegar, sage, or you could do a blend. Sometimes there's like herbes de Provence, which has sage and thyme and some different. So use your favorite seasonings. There will be eggs, salt and pepper, and cream cheese. So I'm going to move the camera over to the stove area. Okay, so once you have the pork ground up, you're going to add the pork rinds, the red wine vinegar, and the sage. And you're going to cook that until the pork rinds are nice and soft. So about 20-ish minutes or so. It's 1.5 tablespoons of sage. I'm going to use roughly about that much. This is ground really fine, so. And then a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. And you can adjust to your taste. It's not critical. I'm going to let this cook down, and as the pork rinds soften, I'll just keep crunching them up a little bit. I might add a little bit more red wine vinegar to it. So I'll be back. Okay, so the pork rinds are nice and soft. I am sauteing some chopped pecans. If you and nuts don't get along very well, you can just leave this out, but I like the texture that it makes. I'm sauteing it in butter. You could saute it in tallow or coconut oil, whatever your preference is. So next up, I am going to add about 4 ounces of cream cheese to the pork. And we're going to let that get all melty. Okay, so I'm going to take, it's about, I don't know, 4-ish ounces or so of pecans, plop that right into here. And then we just want to get this cream cheese really melted. Grab a casserole dish. Alright, that's melted pretty good, about as good as it's going to get. It's going to continue to cook in the oven for a little bit. So I'm just going to remove that from the heat. I'm going to add some salt. You're just going to salt and pepper to taste. You can use black or white pepper. I prefer white pepper. Perfect. All right. And then you take 3 eggs and beat them up. And then you're just going to quick. Okay, and then you're just going to transfer this to a casserole dish. And this is just going to go in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes or so till the top is nice and golden brown. So I will be back in about half an hour. All right, so the stuffing is done and ready to come out. Let's take a look at it. Turn the camera down a little. This just looks absolutely delicious. Does it look yummy? All right, so that's all there is for the sausage carnivore stuffing. I hope you enjoy, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.